Hello there. My name is Lorrin, the creator of Think Better, Feel Better brand for her. And today we are going to do some journaling. I'm actually going to go through my Think Better, Feel Better daily journal and show you guys how to use the journal. So, first things first, I of course started off thanking you for supporting and purchasing the journal. And I've also included some like inspirational graphics and things like that on the inside of the journal. Um, the My favorite part about the journal that I incorporated, because this was something that was very significant to my personal mental health journey, and that was making a list of things that make me happy. That for me was so hard once upon a time ago. I could not think of 10 things that made me happy. Um, After the 10 things that make me happy, and you can do it in whichever order that you like. It doesn't matter whether you do this or the happy list first. The second list is a list of things that trigger you. So, triggers, things that can cause negative emotional reactions, making it difficult for you to be present. Okay. And then the list of things that make you happy, things that bring you joy. These are the things that you are going to combat your triggers with. And that is exactly how I learned to get over certain triggers and how to also just cope with certain triggers, because some of them are sort of not going anywhere. Okay. So healing does not necessarily like everything's okay every day. No, healing is it can be a very quick or it can be a very long process. So everybody's journey is different. Um, After that, you have your goals, things that you want to work on. So I've listed subjects such as mental health, career, finances, and physical goals as well, because those are like the top things that help shape us and create those people that we are striving to be. Okay. What does that future you look like? Most importantly, there is the 5-minute journaling. So you can take 5 minutes in the morning or, before you start your day, preferably to just kind of get some things out, set your intentions and things like that. Or you can come back to do your 5-minute journaling at night, whichever you prefer. I'm a morning journaler, so I would start my day with journaling. In addition, I would visit the reflection page. The reflection page gives you, like, you kind of go over the day, but I like to start my day with an affirmation. And in the new journal, I have included affirmations in this box for those of you that may have a hard time thinking of your own affirmations. Affirmations are things that are words of inspiration that keep us in alignment with our intentions for the day. So it's kind of like that catchphrase that keeps us on in line, on target. Okay. So what I love about it is you can go back and reflect on your day. Start your morning by setting your affirmations, listing your goals for the day. And then you come back later and you talk about what went well. What are like those top 3 things that went well? How did you feel today? um what is something that you want to remember for the day, and then what triggered me today, what triggered you today, what self-care did you do today? Because no matter what demands your day may have, it's so important to find that time to give back to yourself, to kind of recharge and take some of your energy back. Just like the sun, even the sun takes time away from giving its energy and light to the moon. Okay, let's start with today's affirmation. So today's affirmation is, everything is always working out for me. Constantly. So that is lately one of my favorite affirmations. And sometimes you just have to remind yourself of that throughout the day, especially as little situations arise and you feel like everything is falling apart. Take that deep breath and remind yourself, everything is always working out for me constantly. Okay, so what are my goals for today? My goals for today, and you can be specific or you can be broad. Specific meaning, I'm going to do an hour workout. Broad or general, you could say, I'm going to do something active today. So when you are kind of just getting on your feet with this, and learning to manifest and bring things into fruition, it may be hard to go specific. So I found it easier, especially when you have so many negative thoughts that are trying to pull you in the opposite direction, is to be more broad instead of being specific. Okay, because you may have some negative thoughts about working out, so it kind of backfires, and this trying to be specific is like you trying to control the situation, and you don't have you don't have the capacity to do that right now. So if you're starting out and you got a lot of negative backlash and thoughts and beliefs and things that are holding you back from moving forward, take some time to be more broad. So you would say, I'm going to be very active today. I'm going to do something active today. Okay. Um, Another goal would be clean my room. Another one, finish sending emails or checking emails. Okay. Um, Apply for scholarships. Okay. And then here you can kind of use this as a tool to go back and reflect. So, what is that? Later in the day, you'll come home after work or after all your all day shenanigans, and you'll say, what went well today? Okay, what went well today? Um, I did biking for an hour, or I took a walk after work, or something like that. My presentation went well. The scholarship people reached out to me. I reached all my goals. What triggered me today? Something that caused me some sort of emotional distress, and I didn't like it. Whatever that may be, someone cut you off. So that triggered all those feelings of making you feel like you don't matter and people don't see you. Our brains are so tricky and crazy. Like one little itty bitty tiny little thing, we will take it and morph it in a maze of all these other things that honestly had nothing to do with the one thing that actually triggered us. Okay. So list your triggers. List what things did you do today for self-care? You went for the walk, did a 5-minute meditation, took your lunch break outside, whatever that looks like for you. And today I felt really happy, somewhat happy, meh, sad, sleepy. So you want to circle what your day felt like. What's something that happened that I want to remember? I was in the line at Starbucks and the person in front of me paid for my drink and my sandwich. That's something to remember for today. Okay. And then how would I rank this day overall? On a scale of 1 out of 5, 5 being the best, and they are listed as stars here. Okay. I'm gonna give this day a 4, because of the trigger that happened earlier, So it's very easy to use. And a month or two from now, you can go back and look at this day and say, I have come a long way. I've reached so many goals. These are the things that I did. These things worked for me. These things didn't. And it just, we as people, most of us need to be able to scale and see progress. We need to be able to have some sort of comparison. And what better comparison to have than you comparing you to you? Okay. This is so much healthier than you comparing you to some random person on Instagram who is showing you what they want you to see. That's all social media is people showing you what they want you to see. But nobody ever shows you or tells you specifically how they got to that moment in that photograph or that video, you know? So, what better way to compare yourself than to compare yourself to yourself? Comparing myself to me yesterday. I am better today than I was on yesterday, and that is a fact. Each and every day I am getting better and better. It is a fact because yesterday I was stressed out of my mind because I had laundry out the woo-ha. Okay. But I can almost see the laundry room floor. I'm making progress. And that's just how things are in life. Is you start washing one load and tackling one thing at a time. And before you know it, you have clarity, you are present, you see the world in all of its colors, and you are receptive of love and joy. And those feelings of anxiety and depression no longer affect you because you know what makes you happy, you know what triggers you, you know what it is that you are working towards. You know that the intentions that you set for each and every day are focused on the future you. We can't do nothing about what happened in 2006. We can't do anything about what happened on yesterday, but what we can do moving forward is make sure that our decisions and our actions are in alignment with that person that we have visualized and we can see in our future. If you have not taken the time to visualize your future self and all its successes, please take the time, get quiet, and visualize that. Visualize it, feel it, see it, taste it. Okay. I want you to take the time to do that. It's very important because your brain really doesn't know the difference of being there and being here. And if you are focusing on where you want to be, the journey to get there will be so much better. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that you are inspired to pre-order and purchase your Think Better, Feel Better daily journal. Set your goals, set your intentions, reflect. It's all a part of the journey, and this could be your companion that you need each and every day to keep you on track to reaching your goals and becoming that happier, healthier you that you deserve to be. So I hope you have an amazing day. Visit my website, www.tbfbbrand.com, and like and share.